Okay, so today I'm going to change my rear cassette. I cleaned this up the other day, put a new chain on, but I've been riding this chain ring for about 2 years now, and I don't know if you can see this, but some of my teeth are pretty well chewed to crap, almost non-existent. And when I put the new chain on, one of the things that exposed was, I was worried about this, but when I started to crank up hills, some really hard hills, these just started to slip. So I decided that I'm gonna change out to my new chain ring. I saw my new cassette, which I ordered on Monday, and it got here on Tuesday. So I know everybody's probably done a video on this, and everyone has seen how it's done, but for those of you who haven't, I'm just gonna go through it just to make sure that there's one more perspective. So one of the things you're going to need is one of these small chain ring, the nut removers. One of the other things you're going to need is something to hold your cassette. Some of us are actually strong enough to not need that chain tool, but unfortunately, I'm not one of those us's, so I'm going to have to get my little wrench to remove this. So if you hold on a second, let me go grab it. I'll be right back. Here's our tool. One of these simple little wrenches that you use to hang on to the cassette, so that while you spin this off, you don't end up tearing up your fingers trying to do it. What I find works for me is simple as that. Okay, get this on here, nice and tight. And once you get that nut to break loose, you're essentially done. Pulls off easily. And then I slip these off one at a time. No, you don't have to worry about, getting these back on straight or anything like that, because what's going on here is each one of these has a specific tooth width or gap that corresponds to a gap on your hub. So they essentially fit on only one way, and it's going to be almost impossible to screw that up. They also have these little black spacers that in the new package come this way, so you can't mix them up. And there's also a trick to getting the new one on without actually messing them up. You can slip the whole damn thing on in one go. So these guys all come off, and there you go. So if you're on a closer look, you can see these are all just missing. Some of these are really, really badly worn. It's just, I think, after 2 years of the kind of hard riding that I do, that's about as much as you can expect. And one more thing that I found interesting was, do you see how my hub has got these little nicks in it from where the cassette sits? That's something that you'll find on all hubs over time. Your cassette just grinds into the teeth. Okay, so let's keep that disc protected. Now here's the package. It's almost like Christmas now. Cut this open without having to do the 911 thing. Okay, there we go. So let's make sure this is yep. This is a Shimano XTCS M8000 1142, right? Let's slip this out to the packaging. And if you just want to make sure, you can hold them up back to back and see that your teeth all match up. 1142. And if you look at this tooth compared to this tooth, you can just see how much I've managed to grind these down. It's amazing that I could even ride on that. So alright, so now what you're going to notice is, let's get this back up here, that you've got a new locking nut. On the back you've got this little release pin, and you've got this slip-on, you know, plastic holder hub. So this represents this hub, and everything is perfectly aligned. So technically, if you were to pull this off, okay, and what you're basically looking for is, on here there's a extremely wide tooth, okay, so I think that's, oops, where is it? That's this one. If you find the same thing, you undo, let's get this off of here, get this, oh jeez, you know, don't struggle, use the tool, makes all the difference in the world, right? Take this 11 off, and now what you're trying to do is you can just slowly turn this across the teeth gently until they line up. Oh, hold on, almost had it there. I am going to get this. Come on. Yeah. Patience, okay? Just takes a little bit of patience. Oh, if I'm not wrong, how's that old saying go, you know? Grant me that patience right now. There we go. Slips right on. Oh, almost. There you go. Now we need this number 11. You know, it's like when you're looking for your lost keys, right? How come no matter how much you look, how many things you turn over, that bloody lost key, set of car keys, is always in the last place that you look? Kind of ridiculous. Okay, there you go. That's it. So everybody's nicely seated. Okay. Now let's take this ring, put it back on here. And tighten flatten that down. The only things I want to make sure is that there's no rocking or looseness in this. Get it nice and snug. So from my perspective, it's on. Nice and, oops, don't touch your brake rotor, because inevitably you're gonna have a little bit of muck from handling this stuff. There you go. And that's how you change out a Shimano 11-speed cassette. Simple. Anyway, you guys, this is another one of the things you get around to when you got nothing else to do while we try to flatten this curve. So if that helps, let me know. Comments below. Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you guys out in the trail. 6 to 9 feet away. Take care. Be safe.